Well, people living in an Oakland Drive apartment complex say that they're being forced out.
And they tell us they are not getting any answers from property management. 11 Alive's Molly Oak is live outside of the Bolden Townhomes. Molly, where do things stand right now?
Well, Cheryl and Faith, one woman told me that her stuff was just thrown out of her apartment without her consent and without any warning, even though she says she's been paying rent. Questions.
It is an atrocity.
Concerns.
And it is uncalled for.
Residents saying they're living in hazardous conditions at Bolden Townhomes in Atlanta.
The living conditions here are horrible.
The roof caved in on us while we was in that room sleep. It's a lot of shooting, a lot of drama.
Today, residents told 11 Alive they were evicted, even though they say they've been paying rent, some adding they never received a formal lease. I knocked on the office door, no answer, but I did find this, a City of Atlanta notice of violation noting dumpster overflow and garbage all around the property.
Waste is all over the place, all over the property.
One tenant tells me the sheriff's office showed up with paperwork calling her a squatter.
Squatters don't have keys.
But residents say they can't get answers from property management.
There's been no accountability. There's been no one here to tell the landlords that this is an unjust living situation and tenants should not live in these type of conditions.
I walked through one of the apartments. Neighbors say this person just moved out and this is what's left. Councilmember Jason Dozier issued a statement this morning saying he's deeply concerned by the allegations. It says, in part, I stand with the tenants in calling for transparency, accountability, and a swift, coordinated response from the City of Atlanta, including our code enforcement agencies, housing officials, and legal partners. No one should face eviction or live in squalor, especially when they have fulfilled their obligations as tenants. Until then, people like Treyana Griffin.
There's been no electricity for like 3 days. I got my 2 boys in there. We've been having to use a grill to cook food. I don't really have no family to help.
Are left wondering.
What am I going to do next?
Now, I just got a response from property owners about 30 minutes ago. They sent me a statement saying, in part, that over the past several months, they've faced several challenges at this property, including unauthorized occupancy, utility theft, and damage to units. The issues, they say, have created difficult and unsafe conditions for legal residents, team members, and the broader community. And they went on later in the statement to say that they are working with law enforcement and said they are working actively to stabilize the property, improve conditions, and engage residents who meet their leasing requirements. Reporting live, Molly Oak, 11 Live News.
All right, the property management just making that response in the last 30 minutes. Thanks a lot, Molly. And we did look into it and found that the management group has had some other legal issues in the past facing similar claims, including a case from April where a plaintiff sued for the bathroom ceiling collapsing in on them and causing them to be injured.